Beezy, what's going on, y'all? This your boy Beezy from Extreme Sports Talk 305. Now today we got famous here, Coach Lawton Williams. What's going on, Coach?
Nothing. I'm happy to be here. Appreciate you, man.
Oh, I'm happy myself here. When I said Coach Lawton Williams, I said famous for a reason. Not one, not two, three, four, five, 6 championships. If I'm not mistaken, right?
6.
6. That's like Jordan, eh? 6 championships for Miami Northern Senior High School basketball team. When I mean all the stars come, if you want to win, you know where to go. Now we go ahead and we'll talk about a couple of them, chop it up a few things here. We're going to get started here. Now, Coach here, with 6 championships here, what keeps you going?
I feel that I have a lot more to give the kids outside of basketball. About helping raise young men, helping them academically, helping them socially. And of course, we are trying to win games. But it's more to it than that. I just feel like I have a lot more to give to our youth.
Yeah, that's true because it's more about basketball here. But when it comes to knowing basketball, they think straight championships here. It's like people's like, how do y'all get these guys here? These guys don't be 5'8", 5'9". These guys be giants. I don't know. I mean, like 6'4", 6'5", 6. I mean, I got to talk about earlier. Like Peacock was a beast himself when he was there.
Yep, he's still playing, actually. He's overseas, still playing.
Overseas, yeah, monster here. Man, this coach does it all here. That's why it makes me think here when you get all these championships and everybody coaches differently here. But with something how you coach here, when you got these plays here, you tell people okay and you turn them to like they master what they do before you have to learn the basics. But they master what they do when it comes on. You see it. It's like saying it's a mind thing. When you practice here, you practice a certain way.
Yeah. We what I try to do, I try to make our practices more tough than the games. That's what I try to do.
Gotcha.
That's our goal. That's our secrets, but
Yeah, I ain't gonna tell nobody else. Don't go ahead. Remember that. Woo. Now, speaking of that here, since you got 6 championships, it's like 6 rings here, back and forth here, and I know it's about the kids, but when you got 6 championships, you ever thought about trying to coach to the next level?
No. I did for a minute, but it always comes back to this. Who's going to get the kids ready for the next level? Gotcha.
So you're basically here, instead of, you thought about it, you like it, but this is just what you love here.
Right.
See, it's a passion here. So when everybody know Coach Williams here, they just know Miami Northern Senior High. So if you want to go ahead and the other basketball school, y'all want to go how to get to the next level here, y'all know where to go. It ain't no secret. You're going to get you there. Man. Now, since you know about so much of this about basketball here, I want to talk about the NBA for a little minute. Okay. Like the Miami Heat. If I'm not mistaken, if I do my little research, I think you're a Miami Heat fan here.
Oh, yes.
So, okay. Last year, y'all was a little short here.
Now, growing up, I was a Boston Celtics fan.
Now, how that work? Come on, Coach.
We didn't have the Heat. I'm 54. When we got the Heat, I was in college.
Ooh. I'm not going to say how many years that was, but y'all had a lot of stars from Larry Bird here.
Before that, Bob, JoJo White, Dave Cowan, John Havlicek.
And y'all, in Boston, legacies go back and forth here.
Yes.
Back and forth rivalry here. And it's still a rivalry here. I'll tell you that here, back and forth here.
What was funny, I love Magic.
It's Showtime, huh?
But I couldn't root for the Lakers. But I love Magic.
So funny. You was rooting, but you was not rooting.
I was rooting for Magic, not the Lakers.
I'm trying to say how that works, because a lot of people say it's not my team, but I like to play here. So it's like saying I like Carmelo, but I don't like the Lakers. But since I like him, I have to go for that team because that's who I like.
But I was younger then.
It was different back then.
Yeah. Now I'm like, I like the Heat, but I have my own team, so I don't lose any sleep over any of them anymore.
Okay. Hey, speaking of now, we're talking about the Miami Heat here. See, now, Miami Heat, I see, they're like one of the first teams here, in my opinion. Because everybody not here in NBA, they played a lot of man-to-man here. But Miami Heat with the coach here, he's mixing a lot of Spoelstra. You got it here. That's your team. He mixing a lot of zone. I see him a lot of 2-3 zone here, back and forth, in and out, and he wants you to shoot the ball. They mix it in here. I barely see man to man. Probably see man to man like the first 2 quarters and third quarter. He switched up a lot of zone here. Is that Spoelstra or just the Miami Heat coach style? Like?
No, that's Spoelstra. He comes up with a lot of ingenious things. Like If you remember when LeBron was here, he had LeBron in the post.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't start the post until when he got the Miami Heat.
Had him in the post. The little matchup zone they run now. Because, simple, a lot of NBA teams don't prepare for zone. Everything's man-to-man.
Right, but now you see since Miami Heat was doing it, they have a lot of success. It's a copycat league.
Mm-hmm.
Now I see people mixing the zone out here and trying to see how that works, and you only see more zone in college.
Right. I always was a Spoelstra supporter.
Oh yeah, I see it. At Miami. Not only there's a lot of trap going on here. Traps here, trap there once you get the ball here. But as for when they do a lot of zone here, now when you run a lot of zone here, it's hard to go inside out because you get trapped real fast in Miami Heat. You got how to move the ball fast. Like you got to shoot the ball when you're in a lot of zone here. 2-3 zone here. Some of you got 3-2, but you got to move fast here. Mm-hmm. Now, last year the Miami Heat. My issue with the Miami Heat was they was too passive. Like Jimmy Butler is very aggressive, and Jimmy Butler here, and I can't say his name that much. What's the center? Bam.
Bam Adebayo.
I think he's a scorer, but he was passive. He was too passive last year also. And when you're inside the paint, I'm thinking 1-to-1. He should have a lot of barbecue chicken down there if they know what I mean here. But he passes the ball too much out there. Also, it's like saying who's going to take the shot.
Honestly, last year, if you remember, the year before it was COVID.
Right.
They stopped playing for months, and then they played all the way up to October or September. Mm-hmm. And remember, now the teams that went the distance, they only got a month off. If you look at it, the Lakers were down, the Heat was down. I just think it was too much basketball in a condensed period of time. My personal opinion. Right,
okay, man. See, now last year, y'all got swept here by the Milwaukee Bucks here. Champions, so you can't get mad at all the champions. And I think the Bucks wanted to do that. You see the MVP, he started talking a little trash when he did it, but hey, they got mad. Remember, y'all did the same thing. Y'all beat them bad here in the bubble.
Yep.
So they wanted their revenge too, so that's how that goes. So, but now we talking about right now, Miami Heat's the number 1 seed right now.
We'll see how that goes. Last week we bumped down to 3-1. I think we got a chance.
Y'all whole team different. You added you added Larry.
Mm-hmm. Prototypical point guard. I love him.
Okay. You added the guy from the championship team here. Mm-hmm. Small forward. He want to stay in the corner. Mm-hmm. And he like to shoot his 3. Yeah, there you go. Big Tucker there. And I think he's like a very Miami Heat style because more aggressive and
he defends.
Yeah, defensive guy, more aggressive like supposed to there, style. And now Jimmy Butler is playing totally different from last year. He's more aggressive now to the ball, more aggressive here, and the shooting is much. He's coming in, here y'all done paid that shooter that money this year.
He's up and down.
Oh, dunking.
Yeah.
He's coming around them screens here. I don't know if he's trying to be like Klay Thompson, but he's shooting that ball. I give him that. So y'all number 1 seed now. He said, not like we spoke to earlier. It's different in the playoffs. Mm-hmm. You can get your wins here and get this hard, but when the playoffs come here, my thing is, who's going to be y'all closer? That's my question. Is it going to be Butler, or you still going to shoot, or Bam, or you wait for Duncan to come on the screen?
Butler. If I'm the coach.
So you want Butler taking that last shot?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or he can facilitate. Give him the ball and let him make a play.
Because the Butler, he's going to attack the basket. Right. Next year, he's been attacking the basket here. Okay. So you got a lot of shooters around you. He's clutch too from Toronto, so he's been the champion, so he's clutch too. Yep. Okay. Y'all hear that? So you say Butler's going to be his closer. Okay, so now once, like I said, for the playoffs here, so now next 2 days here, I might say now, say 2 days a day, 24 hours here. For the trade deadline. I don't think the Heat gonna move anything. So now the playoffs come, you got the teams here of the Nets here, the top teams. Here, you also got the 76ers with Big Embiid. I love Embiid. MVP.
Still had the Bucks.
MVP here, in my opinion. But he needs help. If they get harder, that's another story there. You also got the champions. You can't forget about the Bucks here. So it's gonna play difference in the playoffs here. So now one thing about the Heat, they're gonna play aggressive in the playoffs here, but they're gonna have to be consistent. It's all about the playoffs and who stays healthy here. So
right, that's a lot to do with it.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot. So, my opinion. So, do you trust the Heat to come out the Eastern Conference Finals? The Eastern Conference?
It's kind of hard without another bona fide star. So it wouldn't surprise me either way.
Some people like the Nets here, but the Nets lost to 8, 9, 10 games. They got Kyrie. Since he's not vaccinated, he's only playing away games.
Yeah, that's the rough. They can't get continuity because he's only playing away.
James Harden don't like it. He want to leave.
Yeah. I mean, unless they make some things happen. They're saying the right things. I don't want to leave. But your actions show differently.
Right. Like the 76ers, they can go, but they need another star.
Yes.
They need another star because he can't do. They're gonna double team him.
Playoffs, they're gonna lock in.
They're gonna lock in a double team him. He gonna get his, but you need somebody to step up. Nah, if you get James Harden, that's a different story.
Oh yeah.
That's a different story. If you get James Harden, I got them going. That's my opinion. Because you can't double team Embiid as he is. So okay. So before I go to this one, who do you got going to the finals for the Eastern Conference?
I'm a homer of the Heat.
Heat versus who?
Your Warriors.
Smart man. All right, I believe it is that. Hey, that'd be nice. I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to have to pay a little extra money to go down to the Heat game. That's gonna be taxing for that one. But okay. So now here, we're gonna move on because this weekend we got a Super Bowl this weekend, Coach.
Yep.
Ooh, Super Bowl this weekend. Now everybody
I coach basketball, but I love football.
That's what I'm asking you, a basketball guy. But I'm gonna see. I'm gonna test your knowledge on NFL now. I love the NFL. Now, who's your take here? Who do you think is going to win the Super Bowl? The Cincinnati Bengals or the home team of the Rams?
The Rams, and I'll tell you why, in my opinion.
Okay, go. Let me see why you think the Rams.
Few reasons. Starts on the line. Cincinnati's offensive line. You could scheme and you could do all that, but you give up 8 sacks. And then you play them, if not the best, one of the best defensive lines in the NFL. And they can rush 4 and get to the quarterback. They don't have to blitz. And then that leaves 7 defenders out to take away Chase and the other guys. I just think it's the Rams' time.
Think it's the Rams' time. Okay. So nobody going to expect Cincinnati Bengals to pull it off.
Oh, nobody. I don't, but it won't shock me if they do because Burrows just knows how to win games.
That's all they do.
Yeah, from LSU.
Joe Cool.
He just knows how to win games.
How he dressed, so cool. LSU champion.
Yep.
Now you come up here, nobody. And the Bengals was number 1 pick last year, 2 years ago. First year he tore his ACL. Yeah, now ain't nobody expecting. Okay, so now this year here, nobody expected to win the division, so they win the division here, and then nobody expected them to beat the number 1 seed. Now their weakness is the offensive line here. I give you that. Now the Titans got their pass. They got a couple sacks. They got about 5 sacks on them. But when you got a great quarterback, you have to keep putting some points.
Yep.
You got to keep. So with Derrick Henry, he just came back. They ain't do enough. So okay, yeah. What happened? You keep leading that quarterback. A great quarterback can take you very far. So they beat
quarterback league now.
Yeah, it's a quarterback league. Ain't nobody expected the Bengals to beat the Chiefs, didn't they?
Well, especially after they were down 21-3.
Halftime. So what happened here? They ran the ball here. They mix up now the first time you see they make adjustments with coach do, they make adjustments at halftime. So now what they did, they stopped blitzing. So what everybody knows, you cannot blitz Mahomes. So you stop blitzing here, you go to 4-man rush here, and sometimes you gotta take some other line. And when I took some other line here, what happened? Tap interception Mahomes. Mahomes gonna give you 1 or 2 because he Mahomes. So what Joe Burrow do? Touchdown chase with in the corner with a fade right in the corner here. He threw another touchdown here. Give it to Joe Max with a screen. He's in there. Get the overtime. Mahomes, what did Mahomes do? He trying to do so trickery because he Mahomes interception. You get hit. Who get the ball last? That's easy because you keep no matter how many times you get him, you keep counting him up. He always finds ways to win. Now, as for you say the Rams. I won't be surprised, but my point is the issue what I have with your team is Matthew Stafford. Sometimes he gonna throw an interception here, 2-3 interceptions here. Like for example, we thought they had the game against the Bucks. Yeah. What happened? He's on the drop for a couple weeks. For like the last 2-3 series. What happened? Tom Brady could have came back. But he came back. He dropped that down off. I'm not sure what Todd Bowles was doing with that old cover zero blitz in the last second. But just don't leave him in it.
Right.
Because you leave him in it, trust me, anything happens. So the Rams can feel too cocky because they home. But Joe Cool always finds a way to win, I'll tell you that.
The teams in the Super Bowl, they're good.
Yeah. They're good here. So I want to, what's your score of the game?
31-23 Rams.
Oh, you got it close. Oh, 31-23. 31-23. Oh, okay. So, got the Rams winning. I got the Rams. I actually got the Rams winning, but I'm not counting Joe Burrow out here. So
No, you can't.
I can't. So I got, I say 34-24, the Rams.
Okay.
I think Aaron Donald will find a way to get it. He's going to get too much pressure on him. Then you can see the defensive line here. It's going to be a big difference when Carolina had played the Denver Broncos a couple years ago in the Super Bowl. When Cam Newton didn't see much pressure on that D-line.
Right.
So the people down on that front, they're ready to eat barbecue chicken here. So we are going to see this Sunday. So I appreciate y'all here. This is Coach Famous Williams. Lawton Williams here. Hey, you got a kid here and he want to learn, he want to go to the chip, Miami Northern Senior High Foster is where it's at. Hey, I appreciate y'all here for Extreme Sports Star 305. Y'all go ahead, you can follow me here or subscribe here also. And on here also on Instagram, Extreme Sports Star 305, on Facebook here, and on Twitter. Share. Holla.